Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mark Isaac Potter Presents. I want you to know that today we're visiting with Chef Erika Means, and she is just remarkable, remarkable. I've nominated her for a Nobel Prize in cooking. I don't know if she'll get it, but she should get it. She's one of the most fantastic people I've ever met. I'm a little prejudiced because she's so nice. She doesn't know it yet, but the reason I'm doing this show for her is so she'll make me some great food someday. Although we live about 40 or 50 miles apart, right? So I have so many disabilities. Homie don't play that. I don't go up to the San Leandro area. I can't get up there I don't have any transportation. Anyway, I'm going to introduce you all to Chef Erika Means. She is absolutely fantastic. And Chef Means, tell us a little bit about yourself as a person. Like, where did you grow up? What kind of education? And then the other aspect to this question is, what brought you to do what you're doing? Your business as a chef and a catering chef.
Okay, well, as you all know, I am Chef Erika Means. I was born and raised in Oakland, California. And I don't really think, like you say, what brought me to being a chef. I think being a chef chose me. I've been cooking, wow, since I was a kid, like when I shouldn't have even been cooking. I started off, I remember with the Easy Bake Oven in elementary and
Right.
outside catching
Oh.
bumblebees, putting them in the pan,
How cute
catching
is that? Oh
bumblebees,
my God.
making mud pies, and it's just like it's just always been so natural for me.
Okay. All right.
It's just been so
All right.
natural.
So that's what brought you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, tell us about how your business runs day to day. What is the day-to-day stuff that you do? I want the viewer to get a picture of what it's like day in, day out to be a chef and to be Chef Erika Means doing her business.
Well, me, I if I'm not catering on that day, then usually I'm, networking or prepping other things. I'm developing new menus and practicing new techniques and
Okay.
doing other things like that.
Okay. Very beautiful. Okay.
Thank you.
And if I have too many questions for a half an hour show, but we'll try to get done. I usually like to
Okay.
try to get people to do 3 or 4 shows, but I haven't asked you that yet. So we'll
It's
figure it
okay.
out. Maybe I can pitch you next week on doing another show. Tell us a story. I want to hear 2 stories. You can do either one first. We'd like to hear a story about something that was really terrible that happened in your business. And then the other thing we want to hear, and you don't have to do that if you don't want to. And then the other thing is something really nice and wonderful that happened in your business.
Um,
And again, you don't have to do the terrible one if you're like a law of attraction person or something.
well, I am a law of attraction
Okay.
person, but
Okay.
I'm not trying to manifest this or anything, but something that I feel that happened is, I was working a full-time job for about 10 years. Well, I've always worked a job all my life. And then I stopped working and I said, I'm just going to cater full time because I was just catering on the side. And then I feel like when I left my job, my catering, it just kind of slowed down a little bit. And it just sent me into kind of a depression, you should say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I think
Okay.
that was a kind of a loss because I wasn't getting a lot of business.
And somehow it happened when you stopped your full-time job. It's interesting that it would do that.
Yes, and it was just kind of devastating. And one day I just
Yeah.
had to like pick myself up.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed in the TV business that when somebody starts a brand new show,
Uh-huh.
like you shifted what you were doing. You were doing it a certain way where you had your full time plus your catering, and then you shifted it into
Hmm.
full time catering. Uh, when that happens, there is something in the universe that puts up little barriers that kind of make the beginning difficult. I've noticed that a lot. It
Um,
happened with this business I'm in now, etc. So,
oh, really?
yeah. So I'm sorry that happened.
It's okay.
How'd you get through that? Do you think?
Um, with a lot of affirmations, a lot of praying,
Okay.
and just talking to other friends,
Okay.
talking to friends and chefs, and staying grounded, staying
Okay.
hopeful, and never giving up faith.
Praise the Lord. So
Yeah.
what's a positive, fun story about your business?
Well, that we cook really delicious food.
All
I
right.
did this I did this one catering for a wedding, and it just made me feel so good inside because the bride was just so excited, and she's like, I have my own personal chef now and I never have to cook again. And the all the guests just was raving about the food. And
Oh,
when something
very
is good
cool.
and it just makes you feel really good inside.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous. That's
Yeah.
gorgeous. So let's go into some of the particulars about your business. You're located in San Leandro, right? Which people think of as Oakland.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And you're willing to cater within 100 miles of that area.
Yes.
So we're talking Alameda County,
Um,
obviously California, Oakland. Everybody knows Oakland. We got
Contra Costa
now that we
County.
have President Harris from Oakland being our notice I called her President Harris. Have you listened to the news?
I did. I seen that
She's
yesterday.
running. She's the candidate.
Yeah.
It's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah. Good luck.
Hope to God she beats orange hair, but who knows? I shouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So chef means works out of San Leandro. She's willing to work within 100 miles of that area for catering, if the
Mhm.
job is big enough, of course.
Right.
And you specialize in certain particular types of food, like soul food and others.
Yes.
What are those various
Well, I
types?
can do like the soul food, Creole, Cajun, and American.
What's the difference between Creole and Cajun? I thought they were the same thing.
No, Creole is a little more spicier, and then I'm sorry, Creole is tomato based, and then Cajun is a little spicier. It's like city and country. You so sort of
Okay, are they both from Louisiana area or not?
Yes, they are. They
And they're
are.
both from like what's that city down there, Baton Rouge, or what is
Baton
that
Rouge,
big
New Orleans.
New Orleans? I'm sorry, honey.
Yes,
Geography is not my strong suit.
it's okay.
Uh, so so you do soul food, you do those two things from New Orleans, you do American. Do you have one that's more popular, or is your like bread and butter?
Um, they're all pretty popular. They're all
Okay,
pretty popular.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
From the
And who's
macaroni
your
and cheese to red beans and rice, they're all really popular.
okay? Who's your ideal client?
My ideal client, high-end client, um,
Someone who can afford a chef
someone who can afford a chef, someone who's willing to pay, someone who
and
who's
who's actually
willing
pay
to
on
sit
time. Would be
down.
nice too.
Yes, yes. And someone who
Yeah.
knows good food.
Okay.
Yes.
Um, any other particulars about that person other than their kind of social status? I mean, are they Are they college educated? Are they anything else about them? Do you work for engineer families more than carpenters, or C-suite people more than anybody else, or
Well, I have a few judges that I
okay,
cater to a
okay,
lot, and they
all
give
right,
me really good referrals
okay,
within the county.
that's
Um,
beautiful.
I've also done a lot of work in San Francisco for a few businesses, especially during the holidays, during their,
Okay,
Christmas dinners, or in February, the Black History dinners for different corporations.
okay.
So yeah, a client who's willing to pay, who's looking for good food,
And knows good food enough to appreciate
knows
what
good
you're
food,
doing.
knows good customer service.
Okay.
Yes,
So I know that you cater for events. I know that part, like weddings, birthdays,
that's
funerals,
correct.
churches, like that.
Uh-huh.
Would you, or have you, or would you cater for like a family that said, well, maybe the husband forgot the anniversary, so now he's planning a nice catered dinner at home because they live in a big fancy house.
Absolutely.
Would you do a job like that or not? It's kind of a one-off,
Absolutely.
and
No.
it's for a family. You would do it though.
Yes,
Are,
absolutely. I've
are there
done
other,
plenty of those.
huh?
I've done plenty of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there other types of jobs that you'll do that I'm no longer aware of, or
No, I do just about all catering events.
okay.
Yeah.
Is there, I want to make sure and ask this question, a contextual question. Is there something that I'm not asking or not saying that you want to share with the public?
Not that I can think of. We
Okay.
getting everything down.
I try to give people a chance on that. We got plenty of time left. You may have to tell me about that time you were an astronaut. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I can
Try to
tell you
make you
this.
laugh.
Huh?
Try to make you laugh.
Oh, okay.
I said that time you were an astronaut.
No, I heard you. I can tell you when I was an astronaut when I went up to the
Okay,
moon.
okay, tell us. All right, dog, go for it.
Yeah, no, I wish I went to the moon, but
You were asked to cater for the International Space Station, right?
yeah, and I was on the moon. I was
Oh
on
my
the moon
God.
with a guy named Kevin who was saving the world.
Oh, so you have had some good success with catering for churches, right?
I have for
And because
funerals
I
and things
noticed
like
there's
that.
some churches on your, maybe it was on your website or someplace.
It was.
Um,
It was.
is that when you do cater for a church, is it like something in the social hall, or is it a funeral or a wedding, or what is it?
I've done funerals for
A
churches,
what?
but I said I've done funerals for churches, but I think the
Okay.
particular church that you're speaking of, the first year I did an Easter celebration for them, and it
Okay.
was outside at a school. And then the second one I did for them, it was a Mother's Day celebration, and that was actually at Aisha Curry's place, and Sweet July. It was at
Okay.
Sweet July, and that was
All right.
last year. That was just last
Okay.
year, and I have a lot of pictures of that on my website. It was called Flourish Her, and it was for the Rock Church in Antioch, California.
Oh, how
Yeah.
did you get to do anything this year for Juneteenth or not really?
Um, I did go out for June 10th, but there was like some tough technical difficulties, so
Okay.
I did not do anything for Juneteenth, but I did something the following week after that.
All right.
Yeah.
So, now I forgot my question, which is
I'm
embarrassing.
sorry. It's okay.
I keep telling my friends that I have early onset dementia, and they think, oh no, you don't, but I sort of think I do. I'm telling you, just all right. So tell us something more about your business. I want to kind of find out, like, what can we do to promote your company better? Um, for example, you know, like we're sitting here on July 22nd. The next big holiday in the United States would be Labor Day, probably, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what if we sort of, as one of the ways to promote you, talked about Labor Day in the posts that I make? My baby, uh, start early to do your Labor Day catering or something like that.
Right.
That'd be good.
That would be a good idea. Labor Day is in September, right?
Yeah, I think it's like first week, but is that a good idea or should we?
That's a great idea.
I'm just trying to think of ways to get people to, if they just tasted your food, they would be like just, oh, the other thing I wanted to ask you too, because we have some extra time here. So two things. I want to try to get you, and this kind of thing is something the viewers are interested in.
Uh-huh.
Because when we talk shop like this, there's a principle called overheard information
Oh.
that they like when you were a child and you were in your room in the middle of the night and you heard your parents talking in their room. You know how that was like information you remembered because it was overheard, something you weren't supposed to hear.
Right.
Okay, that's what this principle is. So there's some kind of, I don't know what that sound is. That's bothering me. So a couple things. Have you written a cookbook or a book?
I have not written a cookbook nor a book, but I have been featured in a magazine.
Okay.
And I'm also going to do a little magazine next month in August of my own and send them out to 50 people to promote my business.
Okay. Are you going to do a digital magazine or a print or
It's going to be a print.
you're doing a print magazine.
Yes.
That's very cool. How did you, well, congratulations. I
Yeah,
didn't
my
know
cousin
this.
did one, and then I loved it so much, and I was like, "Oh, I want to do that too." So she sent me the guy's information.
And what will it be about? Will it have articles written by you or by famous chefs or will it be
Uh,
recipes or what?
well, I decided to do the holiday edition to promote holiday catering. So
You're meaning Chris when you say that you mean Christmas and Thanksgiving or
it's actually going to be for October, November, and December. I'm going to promote
okay.
Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us more about this magazine. What's the title?
Well, I'm going to name it Holiday Edition
Okay.
with Chef Ericka.
Very beautiful.
Yes. And then I'll have some recipes in there for maybe some caramel apples for
Okay.
Halloween, and then a cake for Christmas, or a ham,
Wow, that's
and
very
then
cool.
something for
How
Thanksgiving.
many I'm excited about this for several reasons. One of which is if it's cool enough, we could actually, I want to try to find I want to try to find a way to expand your market outside the 100 miles. And
Yes.
the ideas I have are a book, a product that is available directly from you, some
Hmm.
kind of food that we can ship.
Oh
Maybe that's
yeah.
a fruit cake or donuts or I don't know. I don't know
Right.
enough about food. I eat 5 meals a day. I weigh 240,000 pounds, but
No.
I love food. And so
Everyone loves
that's
food.
what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if this magazine will be uh valuable and big enough and fancy enough to sell in other parts of the United States, but maybe we can explore that.
Right.
But the other thing is, could you put together a book like a digital book?
Of course.
You think? If
Yeah,
you
I can
did,
do that.
I never make any promises that my marketing is going to work because it works for some people and doesn't work for others. But if you did that, I could then promote you in more places than the 100 miles.
Mm,
Because
yeah, that would be a good
when I
idea.
put you on social media like LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter, that stuff is going all over the world, like the
Mm.
world,
Oh,
China, Japan, Europe, United States, Canada, Brazil, everywhere. So if we had a product we could mention that we could ship to them if they wanted it, then that might result in a little bit of profits
hmm.
for you. I don't know for sure, but I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah,
So
and then I know strategies like Amazon. Like if you put a book on Amazon for like I think $1 or $1.99 or something like that. But I think it's $1.
yeah,
And then you get people to buy it, and then you become like a #1 seller on Amazon.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. I've tried to do it with some of my own manuscripts, but do you know how to do that, or can you find somebody who will help you do that?
I know how to do that. This guy
Okay.
taught me, two different guys taught me how to do that. So I
Okay.
just never did it, but I know how to do it.
That's a good strategy.
Right.
So what else do I want to ask? So what are your working hours in a week? Like Monday to Friday, this to that, or what
7 days a week.
do you
Whenever
really?
there's a catering, I'm working. Yeah.
Okay. And obviously people can call you and talk about their catering job within 100 miles of San Leandro, Oakland.
Yes.
Uh, okay. So I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to encourage you to call Chef Erika. Her food is damn good. And no, I haven't eaten any of it yet. So full disclosure, I can tell you one thing. I've heard rumors. I think, I think it was Jay Leno that told me, no, that's not right. Tell us a little more about yourself as a human being. We still have 3 minutes or so. I don't really have any more business related questions. Tell us a little bit about yourself, like family.
Well, I have two sons, and are you okay?
No, I've had COVID for like 3 weeks, and I think I have a mild case of long COVID. Although
You have
nobody else
COVID
thinks.
now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no.
yeah. So we tested it. So your family, you have two kids. How old were they? What are they doing in life?
My youngest son, he's 26, and he's a mom.
Okay.
And my oldest son, he's 31 now, and he's a paralegal
You
at a
don't
law
look old enough to have a
company.
son who's 31.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
51.
Oh God. You don't look a day over 14. I mean
Yeah.
18. I better say
And
18.
then my youngest son has a daughter who's 6. So I have a granddaughter who's 6 years
Okay.
old.
All right.
Her name is Allie, and she thinks she's a chef. Well, she don't think, she knows she's a chef.
Has she started playing with her easy bake oven yet or not?
She plays with an easy bake oven. She thinks she can cook. When it's permittable, sometimes I'll take her along with me on a catering.
Okay.
I'll have her sit down and
Oh,
read, or she's playing on her iPad.
see, this is beautiful. I love this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
old is she?
She's 6.
And what's her name?
Her name is Allie.
Oh, God bless her, honey. That's cool.
Yeah, she's
So
the sweetest.
before we leave, I want to ask you, is it okay or not if we do some more shows, like maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks, once a month, something like that? Would that be okay or not really?
Yes, absolutely. I would love that. Thank you.
And we'll try to find things like we can drill down maybe on one type of you have like what soul food, Creole, Cajun, and American. Maybe we can
Yes.
drill down on one of those
Okay.
more.
Okay.
One of my favorite, well, my real favorite meal in the universe. I'm from Ohio, so I'm very much a meat and potatoes guy.
Oh,
My favorite meal in the world is meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
that's like an all-American meal. That's what I call an all-American meal,
Yeah,
like
that's a
meatloaf,
very yeah,
mashed
yeah,
potatoes, and corn or
yep.
green beans.
Or applesauce with cinnamon. One of those
Yes.
three.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yep.
That's
So, ladies,
all-American.
yep, absolutely. But I want to try the other ones. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have been visiting with Chef Erika Means, who is quite amazing, and her contact information will be on the screen. We're doing the raw right now, so the raw video. Once we send it to an editor, there's my. I love this sound, so I leave it playing.
Oh,
But we're
okay.
gonna we're gonna we're gonna talk to Chef Erika Means again. So watch for those. That's too loud today. We're gonna talk to Chef Erika Means again in the future. So stay tuned for shows about Creole and soul food and Cajun and American.
Mhm.
Uh, what else can I say? She's lovely. She's a very good chef, as you can see, because she has really high end clients who know food and appreciate it. So give her a call, even if you're just gonna talk to her about things. I think she'd enjoy your call.
Right.
We're gonna leave. Thank you all for watching. Chef Means, thank you for being my guest on the show.
Thank you, Mark, for having me.
God bless you.
God bless you too.
I typically now turn and look for the stop record button if I can find it. It only
Okay.
usually takes me about 6 months to find it here.